Welcome back. Of course, you can always visit ciproud.com for the latest. Holiday cooking brings those leftovers you might not want to eat a little bit better status.
Yeah, there are creative ways to use them instead of throwing them out right away. OSF dietitian Kayla Ketchum is joining us in the kitchen to make a healthy holiday snack. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Good stuff to know right before Christmas, especially if after Thanksgiving you just said, throw it in the trash.
Yep.
Don't want to waste any food.
Well, in fact, throwing it into the trash, over 200 million pounds of turkey are thrown away each year around Thanksgiving time.
Wow, people aren't getting in the bone the right way. Huh?
So what we kind of comes down to is, what do we do with all the leftover turkey? So today I have an open-faced cranberry turkey snack witch.
Okay.
Snack witch.
Snack witch.
This is a new term for me.
It
You're
is.
letting us get in on the mix today.
Yes, I am. So to start off, I have a whole wheat English muffin.
Okay.
And I chose a whole wheat because it has fiber in it. And when I went and picked out my English muffin, I also knew it was a whole grain because it had this little stamp of approval, is what I call it. So any product that has this yellow stamp is going to be a good choice.
Good to know.
Okay.
A little tidbit for us.
Yes, and then we're going to go ahead and top that English muffin with some provolone cheese. So now we're getting some dairy in there. And if you don't like provolone cheese, you can feel free to use Swiss mozzarella another time.
Gotcha.
And then we're going to go ahead and take our leftover turkey. And I like to get a little turkey in every bite, so I play with my food, and I go ahead and spread it apart. But it's roughly 1 ounce of turkey on each open-faced sandwich or snack wedge.
Well, that's people always sometimes say that the turkey the next day is even better.
Yes, those flavors are still sitting in there, and I also love this too because I don't have to add extra spices or seasonings because my turkey was probably already seasoned for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So lastly, we're not only going to utilize our leftover turkey, we're also going to utilize some leftover cranberry sauce. So maybe that's still lingering around. Well, this is a great combination of that turkey and that cranberry because you get some savory and you get some sweet as well.
Our family's always trying to find a way to how to put the cranberry to use.
Yes.
This may be the one way to do it.
And it's really simple too, because once you are all finished, it just goes in the oven and it actually broils for about 2 to 3 minutes.
Oh, that's quick.
So it's very quick, just until everything's warmed through and the cheese is starting to melt.
Ooh.
And I call it a snack witch because one of these is actually a great snack. It's only 185 calories and it has both protein and fiber, which is what we're wanting our snacks to contain.
That's
Can't
a good
beat
way
that.
to do it. We've
Not
got
at all.
another finished product, if you take a look onto the side. So this, I mean, this may be like a normal, I could do like a brunch with this kind of stuff and just pack it on in.
And if you're looking for a light lunch, have one of these, add a fruit and the vegetable on the side, and you've just gotten all 5 food groups in one meal.
Very
Wow.
good. Wow, you pack in a lot with just, so many good little things to keep in mind.
I want to get back
Yes.
to this little seal on here.
Yeah.
So who is this from? Who?
That's from the Whole Grain Council.
Okay.
And they've put it on over 10,000 products. So I love telling patients, look for that stamp because it saves from having to read the ingredients list all the time.
And one thing I used to notice, I don't know if they do it anymore, but some companies, they would just slap a big green splotch like this because people identify green with healthy.
Yep.
Even if it wasn't healthy, they'd put a lot of green on there.
Yep.
But now that we've got the stamp of approval here, that's good to know.
Yes, it is. And it's pretty easy to find on most products, and they've gotten really good at putting it on all those products that are whole grains.
Well, I'll be keeping an eye out for that when I do some of my shopping. And of course, this is a great recipe as you prepare for Christmas and other holiday parties. You may want to consider doing something like this. We'll share all of these ingredients to this yummy recipe over on our website. You can visit ciproud.com, click on the news tab, and then click on Good Day Central Illinois.